YouTube, what is up? Today, I got SSG, shows why they're the super team on ALGS match day 1 by SSG Phony. His teammate also called him. I saw it. I saw it in the chat. His teammate said he was the best IGL in Apex Legends. Let's find out why.
No, I'm kidding.
It's probably a highlight video, so let me. I haven't watched this yet. Let's see what's going on. I'm really excited because I watch a lot of Hal, and I saw that Phony had been mentioned a lot in the chat.
Nah.
He specifically said his teammate was it Koy or Zainu said that he was the best IGL in Apex. And
How far is that?
trying to figure out why.
We wouldn't have gotten the mark.
Nah, by the time we hit it, no. Wait, where are you guys going?
I'm fine. Following you.
We still need to slam bottom.
If they shoot it, I think
so we did the edit here.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Maybe. I like it.
A lot of teams in this final section. Let's back
so
up.
many teams on this.
Maybe. I mean, I was just saying we could maybe fight in there, but it's a lot of teams.
Yeah, there's so many teams on this.
Maybe. I like it. If they shoot it, I think we just need to run bottom middle, right?
Yeah, we definitely do.
Following you.
We still need to slam bottom middle regardless.
Bottom middle regardless, okay.
Right side, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I like this. They scouted that
Wait, where are you guys
enemies
going?
are going to be on the height.
Gunning.
Although I don't really get the evac there.
Shield. Block
Teammate goes down. This is a really tricky spot. Thankfully, he's got a gold knock here.
There's naping.
Nade. Wow.
Wait, where did you?
Okay, hold on.
We thought you meant like
Let
actual.
me back up because
No, there's.
If they shoot it, I think we just need to run. I don't even want to give my opinion until here.
all right. So like, they've already identified. SSG has already identified that. And again, this is hindsight's 2020, so it's easy for me to say right now. But SSG has already identified. I guess they're pinging possible spots that they could play. They see tons of teams still alive. There's 20 squads left. We're not even close. I mean, this is crazy to see this many squads left. So probably match 1 on day 1. Pressure's at an all-time high. People don't want to throw the game, right? So trying to find the correct spot. Now, they have... They're not sure where the ring could pull, so an alternative to this, in my opinion, would have been to just walk in on the high side. I guess maybe they're worried about getting beamed by these two teams. Bam. But, and again, it's been a long time since I was playing any game at a high level. But just based on this position, I actually would have preferred them to try to get squeezed in the skyhook or play one of these smaller buildings less central and save the evac. You could always save that evac till later in the game. Especially in this section where there's so many buildings, you could have disguised it behind one of those buildings. But they make the call here. Bottom middle's the play. Okay, let's do it. And it looks like, well, we already know the outcome of this. They get aped by another team.
There's naping.
They could have walked this. They could have walked this in pretty easily and probably at least not gone out in 19th.
No, there's a team bottom middle and there's a team on top. We scanned it.
Yeah. So that was a weird call. I think his teammate, Phony's teammate, actually made that call. So not really a huge fan of that call there. They could have just walked in and played one of the smaller buildings because really, yeah, it's likely that ring's gonna pull there, but it could also just not pull that way.
But it not be skyhook.
So they're still talking about the last game. Okay, skyhook.
We literally need to fight this whole side. They gave up the building. They're on us. They're walking up.
There we have.
Who makes it? I want to see this.
Gunning a second. Can we just run at it?
Definitely can. I'm walking up.
There we have.
Okay, so
we literally need to fight this whole side.
One thing that I'm already gathering is that SSG, and I haven't watched a lot of SSG, but I've seen them in the kill feed and seen some big plays. I've seen Phony play a couple times. They're obviously, at least from these first 2 games, they're an edge team. They like to play edge.
Listen, yes. We need to clear the other team too.
I can walk up and scan.
We start walking up. We have 30 seconds.
Yes. We need to. They're watching right.
Gunning it too. I'm gonna walk up right. What all thing?
Okay.
Run up.
Running left. I got space left.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They're my left, they're my
Flank
left.
here by Phony.
One right, can you swing right with me, Koy?
Mango swing.
Way to take
They're
this
swinging right, they're
spot.
swinging right. Two right.
Angle these
swinging
guys
up,
out.
swinging up
Force
on
them
this.
out of this little spot here.
Swinging. Crack one. Blood dead.
And that's ridiculous. Okay, hold on. See, like that right there, and this is where you know you're talking about the top level in NA. You know, the Falcons, the TSMs, the SSGs. You know, they know that they got to angle, and that was a great call by Phony right there. Right, he's saying we got to press these guys, and they do a 2-1 split. Classic. I love this play. Two guys press the short side, and then Phony came around on that long side and went for the angle. Now, what he's doing, just being on that side, he's not preventing them. Like, for example, all three of those guys could have aped Phony. But what he's done there with the nades especially is he's angled them to a point where now they got to make a tough decision. They have to decide whether to take out Phony and do a trade. Because guess what? If they start shooting at Phony, Phony's probably going to at least get one. He's probably going to at least get one guy. So they trade, and then you have the two guys on the right-hand side with the proper push. They're going through. So that's just perfectly executed. And then you have a little bit of X factor there with just amazing gun skill from SSG being able to take out the team to the right and also that team that made things a little bit difficult for them on the left-hand side. This is exactly what I would expect to see from a team that likes to play edge.
Swap, I need swap. Trap.
Break trap. Wait, show presence.
Show presence. Yeah, I'm showing.
Save me. On right.
They're playing high. Crack one dead.
Batting.
Cracked another. Big one, big dead. Watch your back. They're dead. Climb up height.
I mean, we're talking.
They're nading me.
They gotta take the height. Yep, here we go.
One dead.
That's all you guys we need to worry about right.
Yeah, I'm coming right.
Swing that, there's one down.
I'm coming. Scan it.
I've been 10.
I'm playing high.
We need a swing
They're
right.
not
Yeah,
here.
and just
Catch one.
I love
one.
I love the way that SSG plays edge.
Tell me, Koy.
You know, a lot of the times, at least in my games, at such a lower level than this, I think the highest I've ever gotten is Diamond, right? So can't really compare. I was invite, but that was years and years ago.
I'm swinging you.
But I love how committed SSG
I don't think we have to walk out on that team, bro. Why'd you walk out? Why'd you swing?
No, we needed to kill that team.
their play style.
Am I wrong?
They
No,
play
bro, we
edge.
have so much space. I literally said
They're
climb
not going
height.
to try to get into the zone.
If
and mess around
we
with zone.
literally
They
had
play
one
edge
person
and
focus
they
that right,
annihilate
and you
teams.
someone
At least
focus on
that's
me
what I've seen
Falcons,
so
bro, it would
far
have been the easiest fucking
from
game
these
ever.
first
We would have
two
won.
games.
I kid you not. Watch your back. Koy.
Come to
Back up.
you. And these guys obviously have
Watson low.
the
Play
gun
back.
skills to be able to get this stuff done.
What to do? No, it's not.
Now, speaking of which, I say that, I think I just cursed them because guess what? They play an edge, and they just got edged. You see that space in between on that bridge?
Oh.
That was a bad call. Now, hindsight, of course, is 2020, and this is an edge team. So, in terms of position, for them to be in the optimal position, they would actually need to be where the bridge team was. Now, I haven't seen the whole game, so, and again, hindsight 2020, but you can see how in the previous game they stayed on the edge. They took those 3vXs, in some cases 3v5s, and then they won those fights. In this case, they actually were fighting another team, and then they got edged or wrapped. They got wrapped by another team, and now they're dead. And maybe Koy's able to save this, but he is lifeline, so he could get the craft here. But that would be incredible if he could get it.
You're chilling here.
Yeah, they're not looking for.
No, that's a wipe. Yeah, so if you play edge, if you're an edge team like this team
Just
here,
boost the car there though, so we
with
have
Phony,
cover.
SSG,
Right.
you're playing that rap versus rap
Ready to go.
game. And
I'm literally just gonna
SSG
jump
in
out
the
and get
first
that
two
boost.
games, it looks like they executed that very well, especially in the second game that I saw. They
Which
stayed
is
on
good.
the edge. They didn't get wrapped.
I'm gonna sell.
That third game, that last game on World's Edge, they got wrapped and it was
Come here,
pretty
come here,
clear. They were fighting another team. They thought they were the last team and they got wrapped by another team.
Yeah, we're good.
Back to me.
Come on, we're good. They're pushing out. I'm going to go design it after this.
Big face.
Can we just take space forward or no?
So weird.
Scan it, scan it, scan
It's
it.
weird now.
Oh, that. I'll be back.
It's weird. Now they're in a weird spot, right? Maybe it's the way that the zone pulled. Maybe it's the fact that they might have started close to this POI. I'm not sure. And again, I'm kind of doing a condensed, so I don't know what the calls are leading up to this. I probably should do that. But this is probably a compilation that I'm watching here. So with a zone where they're having to, with a zone that pulls towards them, or if they're in zone, it makes their play style a lot more difficult, because now, just like with the last game, they have a high probability of getting wrapped by another team.
Back over here. Are you
Fine.
scan? I'm gonna... Drop. Chill, Koi. Camera stays forward.
Just went
They're backing up, they're backing up.
We're good.
We're good.
Maybe like in between.
And look left.
Okay, so I love how they
Literally
stayed
in between
alive
this, literally in
somehow.
between these.
That was just
And
amazing
look left.
to stay alive there.
Team here.
Hang on, let's see
Literally
what
in
the
between this,
call.
literally in between these.
Do that.
And look left.
Team here too. Team here too.
That's fine.
They're gonna get it, I think.
Chill.
Okay,
Look
one
left.
thing,
Look
just
behind.
just in general, like one thing I've noticed about Phony is that I do like his IGL style. In the first game, you could see that there was a little bit of miscommunication as to like who's going to listen to who, and it's clear now that Space Station has like pretty much deferred. Like Zainu and Koi have pretty much deferred the calls to Phony, which they should if he's the IGL. And now they're putting, it sounds like you can hear it by the calls and you can hear it in their voice just based on my experience. You can hear that they're now putting their trust in the Phony. This is really good. So you can tell that Phony's calls and the way that he's been managing the games, that he's earned his teammates' trust to guide them through these last few games.
Behind us. Team's flying behind us.
Yeah.
Need to worry about behind, guys. Carry this too.
They're gonna force each other. I'm saving Bengal. They're forcing right. Listen. Someone anchor west.
I am.
Okay, Zainu.
Fighting, blue bridge.
40 on 1.
Okay, so
I need back up. They're gonna
this
shoot me
is-
from height.
I love this. Okay, I love this. Flying in, generally a don't wrap me type of team. Now they're in zone. Phony has established that the biggest threat is from the north towards that bridge that he was just shooting at. There's still a threat, the anchor position, which Zainu has said he's going to take care of. But Phony wants to take the hard spot. It's not necessarily the spot that's going to yield the most kills, but it is the crux of this position. You need to hold this position, and to do that, you need to hold the north side, and that's the first spot that he was aiming at to help his team and secure that position. I love that call. I love that he takes the responsibility, putting his team on his back. Even if he can't get kills there, he's still trying to take the responsibility. I love to see it. Let's fast forward a little bit here. They're still in this position. 8 squads left. This is crazy.
40.
Turn on 1.
Let him
Down bridge.
Yeah.
Listen, we need to look for more picks here, okay?
Yeah.
Like this team might wrap us. Hey, pop it back.
Smoke like right here and we can
Can you smoke that right here, maybe?
Yeah. 18 seconds. 18 seconds.
We can peek bottom bridge.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna anchor behind and Bengal that way, okay? You have to double watch that together.
I'm probably gonna fuse off this, okay?
Man up.
Come back.
I'm gonna
They're gonna catwall this way. One
Yeah,
dead,
now
one
the
dead.
whole team's looking this way. I love this.
Doing it now,
So
okay?
they could still get wrapped, but they're going to grief this team for kills. I love this call.
You're good. I'm Bengal taking it.
Hitting on them. That's good, that's good. Bucking up, guys. Look
Bengal
at
taking it. Bengal taking it.
Bang.
Look right. They're walking up.
That north position is still.
They're gonna get it,
This
get
is
it,
going to
boys.
get crazy, maybe.
We're chilling.
Yeah,
Catwall
you're good.
going down.
Yes. I didn't get no ticks. Don't get behind us more. Sitting
Smoking
here.
for cover. This is going to get crazy here, maybe.
Taking.
Probably 2 teams coming in.
Listen, they're gonna fight each other. We need to clear this whole side.
Come to me now.
We're coming. We need to clear the side.
Standing.
Got to kill 2 teams, maybe.
Yeah, I'm carrying that. Behind.
How are they going
Watch
to
your back,
survive?
watch your
There's
back.
no way they survive this, right?
Right side.
Dead.
100.
Play me. You're chilling. Above.
That's just-
Close it, close it,
There's
close.
no way. There's no way.
Good shit. Why did they int that?
That's, yeah, they entered that for kills, man.
I honestly
That was
think
their
you
only
save your
option,
fusel. I
'cause
don't
they
think you
know
waste
that-
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I thought that team was like.
That's like.
Yeah, that was a waste of a fusel, but
Seeing if he was muted.
that's just a really tough spot.
I
You're
did,
caught
I
in
did, I
between
did.
two
How'd you
different
know?
sides. That team has to int you because there's no other
You're
way
like,
they can
yeah, for
survive, and that's just a brutal spot.
Oh shit!
Oh my, he did
You
this.
That's
saw
about
that
as
shit?
good as you can get from that position, in my
Holy
opinion.
fuck.
That's still a pretty darn good,
See that shit? Look.
darn good
Oh,
game.
fuck.
Top
Fed
4,
it
top
again.
5,
You're
whatever.
actually 50-50.
We got some
Yeah.
parkour going
Yeah, I
on
mean,
Yeah, it might,
Literally
it
the
might be
one.
lit.
with
It might be lit,
the.
That's why I said playing from
The
here was
shit.
we have to fuck. What was I modding at you for?
yeah,
Okay, so they got.
Because I told you to run into zone.
Now they're kind of playing
because we're getting third
zone
party,
with the
and, like,
fuse.
everyone
I
Oh,
guess
the
it kind of
Pathfinder team.
makes
The
sense.
Pathfinder one time done.
But it's weird.
You thought it was.
They looked a lot better and more dynamic as an edge team.
They just
But the
third
past,
us-
this is the
one
third
time
game
they
I've
third us
seen
from
them now. This is
Pylon when
game
we were
5
fighting
that
all the way, like,
they've
right here.
decided to play zone.
And the zone was over here.
Not just with Fuse,
The zone
but
was over here.
in this case, in the past 2 games with Fuse and on Stormpoint, and they just looked like a totally different team.
I'm gonna peek. I'm the one way.
The one game that I saw them rap
Team flying in. Team flying
Flying
in.
in, flying in, underneath
game
us,
2 on
underneath us.
World's
Chill,
Edge,
chill,
that
chill.
was
Back up, back up,
something
back up,
else.
back up.
Playing aggressive, staying on the edge, trying not to get wrapped. I think
Back,
now
Bangle team, Bangle
Phony
team right.
has probably identified
Watch your left. I Bangle.
possibility
Listen,
of
there's a catwall right side.
other
catwall right side.
teams.
We might need to kill him. There's no
Other teams might have recognized that.
Fusel, you should fusel. You should.
They're gonna-
Fusel,
they could-
fusel, fusel. Please.
that-
Watch your left.
Doing it. Jump,
Hang on.
Let me back. Let me.
Other teams might have recognized that SSG is looking to wrap, and then that's why they got wrapped. So there's that whole meta game that I've talked about in the past in my other videos. Like if you're an IGL, like it, yeah, the game that you're playing right now matters, but the game within the game, the understanding of what your teammates are gonna do and what you think their understanding is of what you're gonna do. So that all I think is going on right now. And it's really cool to see. And I think that SSG's adapted to that game 3 where they got wrapped on World's Edge and now they're kind of playing more zone. I'm not saying that, it's something to think about where they might want to consider not changing their strategies so quickly. But if this works out for them, then what do I know, right?
Let me back.
I'm going up.
Smoking, your back. Save over here.
All the boxes up here. We can play up here.
Okay. Chill. It's actually playable. Koi, slide back down.
We have all hacks.
Yeah. Low.
Underneath.
I'm gonna counter with them.
Crack off, last one.
Building.
Two more. Last guy. One feet dead. We're getting needed.
Go inside. Ready.
I have to jump off. Jump me. Jump off.
Dead.
In the back. That's all you.
I'm going back.
On me.
Holy cow, we got some X Factor
I literally can't do
there.
nothing. I literally can't do nothing.
That-
I'm in here.
We're
Player,
watching, we're watching players
Yeah.
at the highest
Yeah.
level of Apex,
Find a
really.
balloon.
And I've talked about it before. When I was in Invite,
Play to me.
there
Follow
was
me.
like 40, 50 teams
Kennedy.
or whatever in main and even more in open.
Guiding.
There were only 8 teams in Invite.
I have a balloon.
And the
found a balloon.
top
Scan.
3 teams never lost
Playing
to the
Eddie, playing
bottom
Eddie.
5 teams ever. We never lost ever to the bottom 5. Doesn't matter in scrims, doesn't matter.
Player.
Crack
And,
one.
and some of this is
Crack
strategy, and then you have some of this is just X Factor. I will just,
Yeah, chill.
Can
I take it?
Phony just wins those
Or do I stay down?
gunfights, and that's why he's better.
Hold the nades.
I'm gonna just stay down here. Okay? Can I get an angle?
Yeah, I'm gonna need them. I think we need a fight.
So
Yeah,
okay,
we do. We need to clear them. We're not in zone.
I love again, Phony taking the responsibility, the hard part, and we could disagree on this, but just like in the last game, Phony quickly establishes the most challenging or most exposed parts of their position. On that top side, where they're at right now, the most exposed part or the biggest danger is exactly where Phony is sitting. His buddies Koi and Zai are sitting in the position that they're allowed to sit because Phony is where he is right now. So I love the fact that he's taking responsibility. Not to say that he couldn't get aped or couldn't get killed, but this is kind of what I'm starting to see is what makes Phony a great IGL. Okay, he's providing cover for his team at his own expense, right? He's saying, you guys, I will sacrifice myself if I have to make sure that you guys, Koi and Zainu, are able to frag out and play at your best. He's taking the tough spot, right? Because the worst case scenario, Phony gets aped 3v1. Well, guess what? You have Koi and Zainu on the high ground with nades, with guns, ready to shoot. This is a perfect setup. I love the fact that he's done this. This is just top tier. This is exactly how I would set up my own teams in a different game. Awesome to see. I love it.
Good nade.
Yeah. I fell off.
Okay, batting. I'm fine. Who's in?
Yeah, kidding.
They're swinging out.
Playing Phony here. Come. We're killing
Cracked one almost.
No.
They're on the backside.
No. See, his buddy doesn't understand. No. You stay where Phony's at because he's protecting you.
Refuse.
Okay, so now we're gonna try to wrap. See, now SSG is going back into kind of what they're good at. If they can establish, if SSG is able to establish that edge zone, edge style, rap versus getting rap game, they're really good at this game. They were about to get wrapped by that other team, and now Phony's on 4 kills. You know what I mean? Like, this is what SSG's really good at compared to some other teams I've seen play. The rap versus rap edge game, they are just, with the amount of frag power they have, you better watch out on the edge. If you're playing edge anywhere near SSG, you better watch out.
I'm popping little.
Yeah.
Fight it. I don't have smoke. I do not have smoke.
Fight it.
Break that door. Kick that door. Take it freeze inside.
I got a grenade after that.
Oh, you got it.
They're gonna stick out, I think.
You're good. They're playing slow.
Again, from Phony, there's just an understanding of... There's just a supreme understanding from Phony about where he needs to be to best support his teammates. You know, and that's the difference between IGLs and, flex players. In my opinion, the best IGLs, and I'm biased because I was a support flex player. So the best IGLs, in my opinion, are going to be flex support players, not your entry fraggers, not your primary fraggers, because the fraggers are always looking to get active, and that is why you have them on the team, in my opinion. The reason why you have an entry fragger is because they get in and they get active and they kill everybody and everything. In terms of making decisions, maybe not the best sometimes. That's just my experience, in my opinion. So, but you watch Phony, I'm watching this POV, Phony has a supreme, and I do mean supreme, understanding of where he needs to be to best support his teammates in his role at every single moment in time. You saw him go to the left, his teammate swings, so he swings, and now he's again covering the most difficult, the crux of their position. If they get pushed off the left-hand side, they're done. They're toasted. So he wraps left, teammates swing right, he comes right, and now he's still on their left side protecting them. It's just awesome to watch this guy. Supreme understanding of where he needs to be to support his teammates, and set them up for success at every single moment in time.
Bang crack! Bang low!
Now, I'm not going to talk about, frag power or, because I've seen some crazy fraggers affect Verholst, Hal, all of Falcon, Zero, Jen Burton, all those guys, just insane frag power. And I'm not going to talk about that. I haven't watched really their POVs. I'm just saying, right now when I'm watching this POV from Phony, I see a supreme, high level, some of the highest level understanding of where he needs to be to support his teammates. He always takes the difficult part of their position to support his teammates and set them up for success.
Bangs one inside.
Yeah.
Cue the door, please.
I did. Far side.
Alright, we need to play bottom. Save on me, Koi. We might have to drop now. There's a team left. No. Cue this. We need to swing inside and fight.
We need to kill them.
We need to swing when I get fuse here, okay?
Okay. Looking left.
Smoke here.
Doing it now. I think we just need to go.
Yeah.
Make your teammates look good, man.
Go to one.
Love this. Entry.
Cracked one.
Insane.
Aw.
Maybe that was a little premature, but really great to watch. in an almost
No, we need to force
unwinnable
that, like-
position, not
Nah,
being able to
that was
take
not
that
hard.
building
I don't think you
earlier
swing that
on,
way, Koy.
and
I
there's
think you
the
swing
team
to us.
waiting
We
for
all
them
need
up
depth on
top.
side.
Again, really solid and just great kills all
Well,
around.
we did, but
but
we took damage.
love that position play.
Bro, I did.
Love
I don't
it.
think you understand. I actually never.
In the bottom. The button, I was just fucking knuckle crushing them and shit.
No, no, we wouldn't have. There's one guy.
Fucking Koza can't remember. Gonna be hard.
Okay,
to
we're playing the edge game again. I love it.
They have after. I don't know. About go here. They might go here.
Roof, roof, roof.
Nice, nice, full.
And again,
Look for life.
This
Nice,
is-
nice, full.
compared to some other teams that I've seen play,
No, no,
and
no.
I love watching Hal and the
Gotcha,
Falcons.
gotcha.
You know, Jen is insane. Okay, I've seen some stuff
team on
from
here,
Jen Burton.
I'm not
That
gonna.
just blows my mind. I can't even imagine.
That's the last guy. That's the last
Like,
guy. They just killed
I
the
gotta
solo.
watch his POVs sometime. But if you ask me what I
Like
think of
Farlight.
SSG, where they're at their
Running up here,
best,
running here.
they're the
Running
most
behind us,
scary when
Yeah, we
they're
definitely
playing
should.
edge and they got these
Yeah,
three
it's fine.
guys,
Yes, we definitely
Phony,
should, we definitely should.
Zainu,
I'm
Koy,
play slow.
coming at you with
Play slow,
bang
play slow,
all,
play slow.
bloodle,
Watch your height, watch your height, watch your height. Don't overextend, Koy.
fuse all.
I'll play right here.
That's a scary combination. There's a lot of frag power there, but also that,
Even if going-
that understanding of
Bangle thing.
position from Phony really gives their
I'm good, I'm good.
entire team so much
Bangle that.
flexibility.
Should watch our back maybe.
I'm watching it, I'm watching it, I'm watching it, I'm watching it. You watch that. You double watch that. That's my
To
bangle.
say that they're just an edge team would kind of
Scan
be
it,
like
scan it,
an
scan it, scan it,
undersell, kind of like
Anyone?
almost like an
Just
insult
throwing all my nades.
at this point. They're an edge.
Knitting,
They're a
knitting,
team that
knitting. They're rising,
enjoys
rising.
playing edge, but
Read down.
they're able to
Crack down,
carve out these positions that other teams that
Chill,
I've
chill, chill,
seen
we're gonna
just
start from
aren't
behind.
able to do.
We do need to kill, we do need to kill.
Like
Swing
right
up, swing up,
now,
swing up.
like
Get inside.
there's a good example right there. Like they take this team inside. They got a team behind them. That's the game that you're playing when you play edge, right? You're gonna wrap and then get wrapped. Their gun skill killed the team inside. They were able to stay alive, and now they might get wrapped. But still, just to kill that team that quickly, really solid.
19.
What?
Get the shield swap,
We're good. Watch your back.
smoke it out.
Come to me. Yeah.
Crack one almost.
I don't think they can't survive this. There's no way.
Play my shield. They're swinging up. Swinging behind you, Koy. Careful, they're swinging in.
No. Crack Bing, Kylo.
There's another team behind you. Look in the third.
Yeah, no.
These guys fucking stupid, bro.
Man, that was great to watch. I am blown away by the level of play that I saw from SSG. And I watched a lot of Hal. I think Hal is still my favorite player. But the biggest takeaways from SSG as a whole, edge team that, due to their gun skill and flexibility, are able to win gunfights on the edge. Now, when you play edge, obviously, you're playing the game of wrap versus get wrapped. And in some cases, SSG, just based on gun skill, is able to get through. Aside from that, from Phony in particular, as an IGL, I think that in terms of calls, he was on par with what I would expect to see from a professional level IGL. He earns trust from his teammates, and he makes the calls that he's supposed to make at the right time. But the X factor that I really saw from Phony was in addition to the calls. And I think this is the value that he really brings to his teammates. Watching him POV able to, as his flex, as he is in his flex role on Bang, okay, right? He's a flex player on Bang. He is always in and always conscious and always thinking about the most vulnerable position at that given in time, at that moment in time. And he will always take responsibility, just like I would in those cases. You know, I am nowhere near the level of Phony, and especially not anymore. And just to see him take the hard positions every single gunfight to set his teammates up for success, that is an IGL. That is leadership in my opinion. He is doing the hard job, and he's doing it like he loves it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great night, great morning, great day. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Peace out. What the? Yo, you're still here? I don't even freaking believe it, man. You're still, okay, well, to reward you for you staying on here with me, I have a quote for you. And this one comes from Walt Whitman. He says, "Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you."